4.5 down. 5.5 down. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. I'm going to step off the limb now. Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. I'm going to step off the limb now.
Okay, stand by 13, we're looking.
Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And welcome to the Dobsonian Power Night sessions tonight with a Virtuoso telescope again and a planetary camera. I didn't give up. I tell you why, because last live stream we started very well with this budget setup. I could take this picture of the Hercules cluster and this one of the Ring Nebula without processment, and they are very nice. It was a shame, but I think the problem was some bad connection with the wires. So I hopefully tonight we will get everything flawless as it was at the beginning of the stream. If it was everything wrong, I would not insist, but I was thinking and obsessed with this because the first part of the stream was flawless and then the telescope was all over the place. It will be a hard night to me, a struggle night, of course. Struggle! Expect problems. Expect problems. In addition to that, I want to try if I can handle the situation, and if I don't forget, I want to try a new feature on SharpCap that can help with this workflow with go-to telescopes as well. We'll talk about that later, and it's just a checkbox to do, so maybe if this is working fine, I will try that as well. So, first things first, thank you, Chuck, for being a super explorer. Super explorer. Welcome to the super spaceship. Hello, Alexander, Mr. Steve, gave you a star. Star Guy! Hope the weather is fine there, Star Guy, or at least not a disaster. Amy, the Desert Queen, Mr. Steve, Pipeland, West Coast Winds. Dobsonian Power. Steve Miller, Chris Green is in the house. Okay, the night people, it's here. The night people, you like the night, no? As I like as well. Okay, let's open the camera. I placed the telescope in the same table. I used the small table. Yes, with wind, the table shakes a bit because it's a table. No, and it's small. But I think it's not so windy. It's windy. All these nights will be windy. The forecast, it's windy. But I have the wall here. And the clear sky. The sky is clear, so let me open the camera and we will see how much I will struggle tonight. It can be another fail, yes. If it will be a fail, I will be very, very disappointed and frustrated at the end. If I can handle it, it will be very, very important and it will be very nice, because that will mean that this setup, which is a super inexpensive setup, that fits it all. Remember, this is a Virtuoso telescope. You can do visual and work with the camera as well. That's the goal, to have a budget telescope, a budget setup that can work with cameras, with solar, DSO, planets, whatever the object, but also having the visual component. To me, in my opinion, it's very important now and for the future of astronomy. You see the telescope there? We can see that the trees are not shaking too much, just a bit, so it's a bit of wind, but nothing as hard as the last time. So I will try with the table as the last time I did it. Okay, connect the telescope. It's all connected already. Look what I because of that thing off the back. Will this work? Will this help? I place, this is something for the head in the bath. But my wife didn't like it, and and I'm using for my feet here. I place it on the ground, and what happened? It's just a small height. What happened is that I place my two feet over it, so I'm seated with the 2 feet a bit higher. People say that it helps to have a good position in the back in an office desk. I'm trying it. I don't know if any of you do that, because after I called the hospital to make an appointment with a doctor, all my pain passed. I don't understand. Every time I call the doctors to appointments, everything keeps better or turns better. Well, let's move on. If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a like to spread it all over the world. Let's see if this works. It's still a bit windy. So the telescope you are watching is the Virtuoso 6-inch Skywatcher Heritage 150p telescope, a budget telescope, which costs around $400 or $500 depending on the place on Earth you are located. Different places to buy through my affiliate links if you want. And the camera I'm using, it's from Touptek. This is a camera they sent to me, a color camera. It's a simple planetary camera, but there are better options if you want to buy a planetary camera, budget camera. They have from $100-ish directly from Touptek. It's very fast, the shipping. Remember, right now they are on holidays. So the shipping may take a few more days. The ones that purchased the Touptek cameras through my links, thank you very much once again for supporting the channel. You don't pay anything else and it helps the project. So thank you very much. Now let's connect SharpCap. So a very inexpensive camera, a very inexpensive telescope, and it's all. And SharpCap software, of course. SharpCap software. I will try to do everything nice and steady, so my head stays nice and steady. And the first problem, I didn't connect the camera. The telescope. Okay, SharpCap. Connect. This is very important tonight. I have to connect SceneScan first. Man, my head. Connect. Okay. Now, SharpCap, then the alignment. Fake alignment. I will do a fake alignment just to... Now it should work. Oof. A bit anxious about this tonight. Error. Gives a error. Okay. It's pointing to the wall, that's why the color. Okay, now I will do the fake alignment. Everything equals what I've been doing all this time with the Virtuoso. I always do a fake alignment, which means I will pretend that I'm aligning, telling him to find Polaris, begin. It will move the telescope. You see? I will close the camera. Let me see if it stops. Okay, very well. No, better not cover the camera right now. I may have to look at the telescope. I will say it is on Polaris. But it's pointing to the wall. Let me see one star. I forgot that now I have the wall in front of Polaris. Let's choose another star. Vega should be already. Scan. That will help, Star Guy. When you stand up and reduce the stress on the lower lumbar area. That's the goal. Vega, I will point to Vega. I forgot that now I can't use Polaris in this position. I will say to go to Vega. Named star, Vega. Go to. Otherwise I can't see anything. It should be more or less on focus because I didn't touch. Well, I touched, but just a bit. Yes, I touched the telescope. Okay, I will say yes. And let me check the telescope. Okay, now it's not pointing. Why don't I see stars? Stretch. I'll restart the camera. Why don't I see any star? Starting the struggle. Route 12. Yeah. 1-1 PNG. Yes, probably we can go there first just to test if I can manage this, because this is very weird. I will do something. I will reconnect the camera and reopen Sharp Cap. This is weird. I disconnected the mount. Start the struggle. I disconnected the mount. Oh man. Sharp Cap. Error. Object reference not set. It's the display stretch. Okay, wait, I see it. Okay, I fixed it. Now, why don't I see any star? I will point manually to Vega. It's not focused. Okay. So this is good for the beginner. I can see the star here, you see? This is a donut for sure. I will try, I don't know the position of the camera. It's not correct. It's not... Yes, I was doing stuff with the telescope. It's for the sliders, I think they are prepared to use a focal reducer, not the camera. I will move them. Yeah. Okay, it's near focus. Or not. Yes, it is. This is the light from the studio. I'll try to focus. It's not on the star I want. I'll try to point there. Okay. The sliders were... I messed during the afternoon. Okay, I will point to other star because here we have the light from the camera. Antares. And then I do it manually. First I will tell here, Antares. Yes, I will cover Star Guy. But I want the people to see it. Tonight I'm doing it from scratch, so this is all the struggle that any beginner will have, but that with any telescope with a small camera. Okay, now I'll try to point manually. Now I want to rotate the camera to have it at matching the position, because then I will mark the camera. I forgot to do it last time. Now focus. The sensor is the 2210. Doing the opposite. Okay, it's almost on focus. I covered the camera. I will try now to use the software to identify the place in the sky. It seems it's more or less stable. It's windy, man, it's windy. Okay, now sharp cap. Let's solve. It's solved. Okay, very well. Recentering on target. Antares should be this. Okay. Do like this. Annotation. $88.19. It's not Antares. 80. Antares, go to. With scene scan. Now I will fine-tune the focus. You see all this? Once it's focused, I will move here a bit the mini histogram to make it brighter, so I can see the small stars. Because the movement, any drift with a small sensor will be enhanced. And when I touch the telescope, I will try to see these small stars. Hold on. Okay, I'll tell you what I was doing. It's very windy, but I think it's handling better than the last time. I was watching this pattern here of stars, and I was focusing up and down until I get a better view. But each time I touch the focuser and with this drift, I have to wait for a while until it stops. You see, I wait, stops, and then I can see if it's better or not than the previous movement. I think this is fine. Okay. Oof. Oof, what a relief to see this stable, and you see now it's stable. Okay, let me go to the shot. The sun is quiet. Well, kind of, but about the Earth, we are okay now. I may do the sun tomorrow. Some things to update. But tonight it's the night. Okay. I will see what is visible for this camera. You see this is a tiny sensor. So we are here in Antares. We have to find something small and visible. The Eagle, it's at 26. I think it's not yet on site. All of these nebulae here, the Eagle, the Omega Nebula, what's the name? The Cat Spawn, the Trifid, the Lagoon, all of these nebulae we will watch after the full moon. With a better camera, larger sensor. We can try one hard one. I placed already here on, you can see, for instance, the crescent. I have here the camera, you see the crescent with this kind of camera, planetary camera. Basically, these cameras are sold for guiding purposes, mainly. But we can use them as, that's the name, planetary camera, to watch planets, and they are good to do that. But also small deep sky objects. The thing is, they don't fit, many of them, they don't fit because they are super large. This one, it's not very good for this camera because you see the borders here. It will fulfill all the sensor size. It's not very good. A bit smaller, it's better. You can do it, the crescent, but I think a bit smaller, it will be all red. It will be very, very hard. We can try. The tulip. This is the tulip, no? This is the tulip. But it's Tulip Nebula. Yes, it is. What's happening there in your location? Evacuation? The tulip, it's large as well. Let's try the dumbbell. Let me see the dumbbell. Should be here. If it's visible. Dumbbell. 33 degrees. We can try this one. It will not be the best position. It's still low, but... Okay. M27. Stable the mount. Good. I think I will use scene scan. Deep sky. Messier. 27. Go to. What's happening there? Evacuation? I don't see the nebula. Okay, now I will play to solve here. Bam. He played solve well. Tonight it's working fine. I think it was the wire. There we go. Here. Check, I think it was really the wire. There we go, it's here. It's a bit large, but not but it's enough for this this telescope. This camera, I mean. Now I center it. Well, I don't know. And then we will try that feature, new feature that I wanted to show you. I want to show you. Can you recenter this? I will play it solve again. Bam! He didn't. Okay, I will do it manually. It's going fine right now. The struggle that I had initially, it's normal. Now the arrows are all over the place, let me see. The camera is not very well rotated. There we go. What was this? UAP? No. The camera is not very well. I lost it. Play solve again. I lost it. This is the win, man. If anything happen, I will place it on the ground. I'm trying to find the arrows to go up. Oh, no. Go to? Okay, there's a nebula again. Okay, I'm trying to find the arrows. Just want to put this centered here. Now the arrows. You see, the worst part is to center all this. Okay. There we go. To be fair, I'm not very good with go-to. Okay, I think we are fine. Now, livestock. It's not dead centered, but oof, this is hard, man. Filter. Okay. Histogram. Auto color. Auto stretch. There we go. And now, remember, we are using a budget setup. Everything it's harder. Okay. And now what I will do is here on the guiding, enable recenter the image. Here. Recenter the image. And let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. It's very windy. But it's working. Yeah, the problem was the last time was the cable was not well inserted and the mount was all over the place. In addition to that, the wind, that is super. And today it is, you see all this red. Man, if I can do it tonight, I will recommend this setup for any beginner. Let me increase this a bit. Okay. Remember one thing. I used a new feature already. During the live stacking, after live stack, go to the guiding. We'll see if this works. So far so good, I think. And click on recenter. What it's supposed to do is to recenter, so the target will not move out of the view. That's the goal. And we can see the bar here, the green bar, it's each time that the software is recentering. And it is working. It is working. Oof. This height drift was at the beginning. I think it should be because of the wind. By the way, I'm not using any additional filter, it's only the default filter that comes with this camera, an infrared cut. It's working. Super light pollution here, it's on east, so it's over the city, but whatever. Doesn't matter. That we have to deal with, always. It's working. Now it's more stable. It's all green. It's the wind, man. This is the wind. Hopefully this feature will help. To be fair, this feature, I heard about this feature a while ago, but I forgot. But yesterday I saw the guy again, and then I remembered that he talked about it. It's the ones that are older here in the channel might remember the Mike Dobris, one of my first. It was the first one being here, first human in this channel in the live streams with us. It was the first one, I think. Yes, it was the first one. One of the first live streams, it was with him a while ago, and it has a go to Dobsonian. He does astrophotography, so it's not what I do here. And he does astrophotography with the Dobsonian. I think it's 14 or 16 inch go to. The way he works, it's similar to Steve Miller that was here as well, that does astrophotography with Dobsonians, and we interviewed him here as well. And Mike uses this feature, the recentering. And today I saw it and I remember that, and I wrote on the paper not to forget, and I'm glad I did it because it works. So not only I could fix the mess and my failure from the last live stream that ended bad. I ended the live stream frustrated with this setup. But now not only I solved, because the mistake was a cable not well inserted, so it was a bad connection, always messing the software, everything, the mount. Not only I solved that, but I added this feature that I think, so far so good, I think it will help anybody with go-to telescopes to keep the target centered. Look, it's centering again. You see, each time the green bar appears at the top, it's the software recentering the target, because the target shifts and then he recenters. This will be of great value to any go-to telescope, because even that your go-to doesn't work very well, it will help because it will recenter. And even without go-to, an equatorial mount that's not very accurate or precise, this feature, the recentering feature, will help you. Again, it's always centering. Now, there's a way to fine-tune it. I have it on the default settings, but you can define lower or higher number of pixels to trigger the recentering. That we will do it in the future. I'm very happy to be using it. loads of light pollution. This will be a position in the sky good to use a filter, not an infrared cut. But the goal was not that. The goal was to get this working, and it's working. It's working. Templario, only English here, you know how it works. For the ones that just joined, we are using a super inexpensive setup. It's a $400 telescope, go-to telescope, Dobsonian, that has it all, the eyepieces. It doesn't have the camera, but we are using a very inexpensive camera from Touptek. From Touptek. You can find those cameras on the Touptek website. Here is the link. There are cameras from a few more bucks than $100, just 100-ish. This one is 200-ish, but basically they are not so different, I think. From what I saw, the field of view of this one is 1920 by 1080. So it's a bit larger in the sides, a bit larger than the ZWO 224, for instance, or the Touptek 224. So this sensor is a bit larger. Horizontally, it's a bit larger than the 224 sensor. At the end I could do it with a cheap camera. So if I could do it, you can do it as well. You see, I can't have the histogram in regular mode or position because it's so bright, the sky right now with the light pollution and the solstice happening, almost happening, that we can't have a darker background. I will try now another part in the sky, another area, different one that could be better. And it's super windy, it's rejecting loads of frames. We only have here 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I will record, then I post 2 minutes with a budget setup. Let's reset this. Oof, not this one. You see the target still in the center after this stack? It works, this feature. This is very bright because of the light pollution. Sorry, but it is what it is. I stretched it so we can see the nebula. Otherwise, you see, it's very, very polluted, the sky. Very, very polluted, this position here. The city is right here. The glow of the city is right on east. That's exactly where we are. And we are very low, you see. We are very low. Only, well, right now 37. But in this region, I'll try to go to a different one. Well, the Eagle Nebula, we can see only the core. We can try. Still low, but I think it's the win. I think it's the win, but it could be. I don't know. I don't know. Chris Green, it's 6-inch Virtuoso. It's the 6-inch Virtuoso, the budget telescope. Or we can try an exotic planetary nebula. Where did I have the blinking? It's sight in the sky. Blinking. 6826. Let's see what happened. See if it's better. I like the recenter. Now I have it checked. Check. 2 minutes, Chris. 2 minutes with wind, with the most inexpensive cameras, and with light pollution. The light pollution there should be around 6, 7 in that area right now. Now here it will be a 5, 5.5, 5, 6. It's what we have, and I'm not using any filter. I'm using an infrared cut filter, which is not the indicated to my sky right now, as it is right now. That's why I use the broadband filters, the L-Quad Enhance or others. The Bader Neodymium still a bit... Thank you, Bobby, and welcome to the spaceship, to the super spaceship. Thank you. Explorer. Let me remember you, explorers, regardless the level. The level, of course, I give always and will be more in the future if we grow a priority to the ultras, then the super, and then the explorers in general. But any of you can reach me, so if you need help on, for instance, this kind of stuff, imagine that you have a telescope similar to this, or a situation that is similar, a planetary camera that is hard to manage because the sensor is very tiny, sharp cap involved, which is the best software. I can help you. If I can help you troubleshoot on Discord, fine. If not, I do live streams demonstrating and you can join us. By the way, I left the link at Discord for today's live stream if any of you want to join us. Don't forget that. So thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you, Jose Navarro, for becoming an explorer. Welcome to the spaceship, Jose. Thank you, thank you. You are an explorer. Templario, there's nothing on the moon. I will go outside just for the sake of... There's nothing on the moon, Templario. It's beautiful as usual. Okay, let's play solve this to see if the blinking... And thank you, Jose. You. Could the centering feature be incorporated into being used with your Dob platform? No. No. Because he recenters the mount. Everything. There's loads of features. We come back again to the duality equatorial platform and go to which one to choose. I still prefer the equatorial platform for the simplicity. It's super easy, super simple. You saw all this struggle and electronics. I don't like very much that part. But someone that doesn't matter about this electronic and software stuff and can handle it without being frustrated, the go-to is a better option because it will allow you longer exposures, it will allow you more things that you can do and do essentially longer exposures. And these things, recentering and that stuff. Okay, let me plate solve. But it's a feature that you should try. Well, I will keep trying. Right now we will do it again. No deep sky objects. Okay. Let's try again the go-to. And insist. And go-to telescopes many people has. Go-to. Solving. Refined solution found. I don't know what it is. Okay, I will do the plate solve here. Notice that I'm trying to use only two things: this plate solve feature and the scene scan. This, to be simple, this and this. Here. So my brain can work better. It's centering. Okay, I think it's here. Yes, it is. Blinking. There we go, it's here. Now, you see, it works to simplify things, working only with scene scan to the go-to and to the arrows. And that small target that says plate solve that we push and the software synchronize, scene scan synchronize the mount with sharp cap all together. I think I found finally, oh god, this night has been amazing. I think I found finally, after all these years, I have the Virtuoso 2 years ago, I think, that I had it from my sponsor. I found it. I found the best simple way to work with sharp cap and scene scan. Let's see. Then I can spread to beginners to help them. Okay, now this is a annoying part to me because the camera is matching the view, but the arrows no. So I have to place the camera to match the arrows. This is not very good. Now I had luck. I click on a button that was the right one. Okay. I will do it after this. Blinking planetary nebula in real time is this. Okay, now let's try. To live stack it. See what happened, and then we can do lucky imaging. Usually with this kind of nebula I do lucky imaging, depends on the brightness. Let's see. Yes, it's super bright. But It will blow the core. Okay. Blinking planetary nebula. It's ignoring a lot. Oof. I will increase a bit this. It's not stacking. I don't know why. Why is this? Could not align. Okay, I will increase the exposure. It's worse. It's not doing it. I will reset. Something weird is happening. Restart. Go to. Point and track. Plate solve. Recentering. Oof. Where is she? The cable. I think no, but now it's stable. Now it's stable, you see? Okay, where's the nebula? Annotation. Plate solve. It's not here. Go to. Go to. Now it's working. Right up. Let's solve. Recentering. Where is she? There we go. Okay. I will come back here. Go to. Oh, no, no, no. Here, more. Point and track. Point and track. Still moving. Plate solve. Plate solve. I will check the cable check. No, the cable, it's fine. I'll recenter it. Okay. Let's see now. Point and track. Point and track. Stabilized.
Spaceship stabilized. Ready to go.
Live stacking. You see, I talk loud my steps intentionally. It's doing fine now. Okay. Oof. Struggle. I read that the Arizona comma corrector only fits up to APS. How were you able to fit the Touptek Sky Eye 24AC full frame? Any issues trying to figure out my camera setup? While I wait for my mount. Man. José Navarro. Most of the time, remember this, because most of the time you will see many things online that people assume as true, that it isn't true. It is more likely that the one that wrote or told you that never worked with a full frame camera and the Arizona Nexus. The only thing that the Arizona Nexus... the Arizona Nexus fits any camera. The only thing that the Arizona Nexus has as a issue using larger sensor cameras, it doesn't matter if it's APS-C or full frame, if it has a large sensor, you will get vignetting. But that's physics. You are using a huge square for a tiny hole. That's physics. If you add this Arizona Nexus or any other focal reducer, it will require more because it will open the field of view. So it will require more real estate that doesn't have, because it has the same physical hole of the imaging train and the focuser, everything. So if you already have some vignetting without a focal reducer, when you boost the field of view with a focal reducer, the logical thing is that it will boost the vignetting as well. But that will happen with the Newtonians, with any camera that has a large sensor. Even the 294 that I use, that already has vignetting because it's a large sensor, with the Arizona Nexus, it will boost the vignetting. Now, answering your question, how did I solve it? It's very simple. Instead, for instance, here, this is it doesn't matter the camera, this is the full frame that I can have here. It's the maximum resolution that I can have here. Okay? Imagine that this was a larger sensor with a Arizona Nexus. We will get vignetting here, a circle. Okay? How do I solve it? I say here on Sharp Cap, through the region of interest, to use only this area that is free of vignetting. You will see me every live streams that I use my full frame sensor camera, and will be loads of them. I just received that camera from Touptek. I'm talking about this camera. It's a premium camera, the Sky Eye. It's a full frame sensor, and it has super large pixels, almost 6 microns of size. It's amazing for our Newtonians. Amazing, amazing. These large pixels, they can grab much more light, and they match the pixel scale to our setup with long focal lengths. So you will see in all the live streams when I use this camera, most of them during the night, you will see me always using that. I never use the full frame because I don't want to take flats. Usually people that do astrophotography, they do flats so they can use the full frame and get rid of that circle of the vignetting. As I don't do astrophotography and as I don't do flats, I solve it like that, using a smaller portion of the display and sensor. That will give me an image on the screen without any aberration from vignetting. Simple as that. Most of the targets fit very well. A full frame, like I'm using like a full frame, but in a smaller size, which is already huge. The size that I use free of vignetting, it's huge already. That was the main reason I always wanted this camera, that and the large pixels. So You can use the stars on the Nexus, boost your telescope and camera to have a faster telescope, a better image with the stars on the Nexus, sharper and brighter, and with more photons it will require shorter exposures. Doing that simple trick. Hope this answers your question. And for instance, for this nebulae like this, planetary nebulas, you don't need, you just need a small portion. Very, very small. Of course, at the end of the day, Starguy, you always have your 4K 100-inch television. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, probably it's a solution that probably many people use. I can't remember, man. Probably you talk about centering, and I may, or I could, during other live streams, if you talked about that, I could be making some confusion with the thing that I have here. That is in the settings. I think it's here that you have in... Man, I can't here. Sync mount and recenter target. Here you have this. Sync mount and recenter target. When people talk about recenter, always my brain thinks in that feature. Only... But it was a while ago. Maybe months ago that I saw it was on Facebook. I saw Mike talking about that. And he posted a picture. Back that time I forgot. This time I saw Mike. I remember that. I went to his profile. I searched that picture and I found it. That picture on his profile. And I checked SharpCap where it is. Now I know and now I'm using it. And so far so good. So far so good. The price of what? West Coast Twins, the camera. Camera was there. The telescope. The keys at the bottom of the camera controller. Just above the histogram. Will that work to... to center manually. To center manually. This here. These keys, yes, they work to center manually. But the problem is the camera is not... Okay, let me save this. So if you want to watch a planetary nebulae like this, looks like it's similar to the Ghost of Jupiter nebula, like this. See this. Let's see if it's centered. 2 minutes only. This is ignoring a lot because of the wind. Or not. I don't know if this centering feature is messing with it. Let me see. If it's that. Guiding. and check. Let's check now. No, it's the same. I don't know why this is only... Maybe the number of stars. Okay, I will check again. It's better to have it working. Treat above value as unbinned pixels. Okay, I will click here. Treat above. Oh, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Don't know what's happening. Could not align. Log. Failed. Should be the number of stars. Detected 53 stars. I don't know, man, what's happening. It's not detecting the stars for some reason. They have here a filter. Ignore stars filter size. This is not working. Detection threshold. This is for a comet. Okay. Sensitivity. I will increase to see. It's the same. Has the mount moved? I don't know. It's not stacking. I don't know why. I will reset to see if the object is in the position. Yeah, it should moved. Should have moved. It's not here, the object, that's why. Weird. Weird. Recentering. Here. It's here. It's here. Okay, now I will do another thing. And I will use that thing. Jose Navarro. But for other purpose. This will be to do lucky imaging. Lucky imaging we do like this. Change PNG to AV, or in this case it will be SAR file. But SAR file. Then I will select the region of interest. You see? Like this. Select. This is what we do with planets. What's happening here? It's stretched. Sorry, man. Okay, I'll do the plate solve again. Okay. Come on. Okay. Stabilize. Okay, now I'll do again. Select region of interest. Apply. Okay, and now it's because it's SER maybe. No. SER files, and we go here to capture, start capture. We call blinking. Unlimited, and bam, start, and it's recording a video. This way it capture at a faster rate. The problem is I didn't lower the exposure, so I'll have to abort. I will lower the exposure, I forgot. Like this. Gain at maximum. Capture. Oh, I need more. Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. Start. Bam. It's recording. Now, here, on the region of interest, I click on the gray area, and with the arrows, you see, I'm moving the nebula. Sagai, I think you're right. I think using the arrows on... You see? It's recording a video of this. I just have to control. This is how I used to capture planetary nebulae when I first have my first camera, the 224. I have beautiful pictures of planetary nebulae using this method. You can use a even smaller region of interest right now for the demonstration purpose only. See? And you can go on and on and on. I will stop because this was just for the demonstration purpose. You see? And you record the video. It has to be deburied because it's a SER file. Oh, it's already. See? The video. Then you stack. I will not do that because I don't like to. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Tomorrow probably I will see the sun. It is likely. And then I will try to alternate the sun and the night, the sun and the night, the sun and the night. And now I will just rotate the camera to fit the everything here. I will leave this connected, the stream anyway, and rotate to see if I finally can have the right position of the camera, so I can match here because I did it wrong at the beginning of the stream. So I can match here. You see, Star Guy, you were talking about this. If I move these arrows, it moves but to the wrong position because the camera it's not well positioned. So I will have to go outside, back and forth, and use the arrows meanwhile to see if they move the position I want, to match the position I want. Then I will put a mark on the camera. I will show you. For the ones that are interested, the other ones, thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. It was a bit technical. There we go. There we go. Perfect. 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 Now I move down. The telescope goes down, the camera. Up the opposite, and the right moves the stars to the left because the telescope goes to the right. Perfect. And now I marked it. I will mark it. Actually, I will not mark it. I will take a picture. Big animal here. Oof. What's the name of that? Let me tell you. It was huge, man. I had to place the telescope outside and... Let me tell you. The name of this animal. Well, insect. Locust.
Locust.
Locust. Locust, but it was huge. It was more or less like larger than my finger. Like this, more or less. Did you see it? I will check the replay. Oof, it was like... locust. Locust. We have locusts around its country. So now I send my picture. I sent my picture to my email. Now I will record the picture on my desktop, and when I forget in the future, because I will for sure, I will check the picture to see the position of the camera, and it's solved. I will never again have to do this workflow, to repeat this workflow again. Oof. This is full of stuff during the night here. I just had one before the stream. When I was placing the telescope, I took a picture. Let me see if I can show you. When I was cooling down the telescope, this guy was watching at me. I will show you. I think I can. You see? I saw him and I said, okay, I'll take you a picture. It's beautiful. We have those here as well. A hole. No? The old nebula. We have loads of geckos here. I have some here. Some of them live here around the telescopes, but those are fine. They come and go, and those I let them stay. They eat insects. Geckos we have a lot here. Geckos and rabbits as well. And birds. Loads of birds. And now some species arrive, new species that I never had here, and they make some weird noises day and night. It's very funny. I love the country. You know, Star Guy, you know how it is. Lizards, we have lizards as well here. Snakes, but they are not. They have no poison. They are not dangerous here. Okay, wild nature end of the stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Probably with the sun. Let me see before go if something happened with the sun. It happened something, but it's not dangerous to us or... Ooh, it happened something. It happened. It happened. It's happening, Star Guy. It's happening. It's happening. A huge... Just happened. M flare. We'll see if it's from the new formation or not.
Run to the mountain.
I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.